1932 high school.
Alan, what are you doing?
If a plane comes through that window and the jet fuels ignite a fiery explosion, I shall not die a barbecued chicken. With stop, drop, and roll, I shall be as a phoenix, rising from the flames anew.
Look, Alan, the plane isn't going to crash into the ocean. The odds are astronomical. Now, if you would please, look over these budget plans I created for the Smith family.
Ah, the Smith family. Such a wonderful, wholesome image they present. Or are they what they appear to be? $100,000 is what they wired to a numbered Swiss bank account. I suspect that they are involved with the Russian mafia. It would explain Mr. Smith's mysterious accent, the scent of vodka on his breath, and those disgusting caviar eggs stuck in his bottom teeth. I believe they are going to use the money to corrupt our political system by creating a super PAC hell-bent on getting Ron Paul elected, or, as they call him, Magneto. The Smiths would thus ensure we are in chaos when they make their strike against us.
Haven't I told you to stop watching The Hunt for Red October? There isn't any goddamn Russian invasion. I know you think you're always on to something big, but you're just acting like an idiot. Do I need to call in Marge?
No! Not the witch! She'll turn me into a frog! Why haven't we burned her at the stake yet? Seriously, we can make a party out of it. Have a barbecue at Tim's.
That's it, Alan. Marge!
Can I help you?
Begone, Satan! The power of Christ compels you!
You see what I'm dealing with?
Alan, do I have to put you in time out?
No, I'll be good. I'll be good, I promise. I can't go back. The gang will kill me. I already crossed the desk hunters once. I'll be better, I swear.
All right, that's better. You can go, Marge.
Things they don't put in job description.
It's all right, really. You can go.
Whatever!
Now, Alan, would you please look these plans over?
Bob, did you drink this coffee?
What?
Did you drink this coffee?
Right, calm down, Alan. Yes, I guess I had a few cups. Why, did you?
Of course not. You know my suspicions about the coffee here being poisoned.
Right. Why did you ask?
A source of mine has corroborated some very disturbing information.
Well, what is it?
It would appear that someone, probably a Russian, likely to have bad teeth and tight pants, poisoned your coffee.
You're joking, right?
This is no time for jokes, Bob. Your life is at risk. Now tell me, do you have any enemies? Anyone who would wish you harm? Perhaps an ex-lover? Are you a spy? Well, are you?
For God's sake, I'm not a spy. And if the coffee was poisoned, I would have felt it by now. I've had 3 cups.
Look awfully pale, Bob.
Alan,
And you seem to be having mood swings. Bob, are you pregnant? Or do you just feel like a woman trapped in a man's body?
no, but you make me want to take a maternity leave.
Was that at the fat camp? Oh, I got sent to fat camp once. It was awful. One kid tried to eat me. Another died snorting a whole gallon of low-fat peanut butter. I was number 03581. They crammed us into these minivans. I have a pact with fat camps.
No, Alan, it's not like that. Wait. Someone trying to eat you? Never mind. We take these plans now.
Bob, I'd love to, but I'm afraid I've heard the call.
What call?
The call from some random canyon to join this nation's military.
Really? And what branch are you thinking of joining?
The neighborhood watch.
Alan! The neighborhood watch isn't part of the military. They're an organization dedicated to protecting people's homes.
No, I saw it on CNN. They were the ones who took out Osama bin Laden. Though I can't figure out why he had the Skittles and iced tea with him.
There's no arguing with you, is there?
How can you argue with the truth, Bob?
Oh, you're beginning to sound like my wife has. Now, will you look these over?
I cannot. I must find Joseph Coney before he abducts any more children. Coney 2012, Bob.
Let me guess. Michael Jackson's brother.
No, Bob. It's not a bad guess, though. He's a Ugandan warlord who abducts children.
So where exactly are you looking for this Coney?
Glad you asked, Bob. I've spoken with a few of my neighborhood watch buddies, and they're scouring the area as we speak, mostly around the playgrounds. The children have already been constructed as to who Coney is, so that they can at least scream monster when they're being abducted.
Now then, how can you already befriend people from the neighborhood watch?
Oh, I sent them an email earlier. They're actually very friendly. They're like a really friendly CIA in your neighborhood.
Well, isn't that comforting? Well, let me guess. The hoodies aren't allowed.
Yeah! How'd you know? Aren't you smart, Bob? Bob, but I don't need a hoodie. We get our own uniforms, and they're pretty nice. Only there's a weird cross on the sleeve, but I think that's just the symbol.
I'm sure you guys don't have a strict don't ask, don't tell policy.
No, Bob, you were just like Jerry Seinfeld.
Really? How so?
You're not funny.
Are you kidding me? Jerry Seinfeld is hilarious. And it's funny without using swears.
You're right, Bob. He didn't need swears. He needed funny jokes.
Whatever. I don't see why this is such a big deal to you. I mean, come on, this is ridiculous. So, about the budget plan.
Bob, the Hunger Games just came out, and I gotta go see it.
What's the Hunger Games?
I'm not really sure. I think it's some sort of eating competition with scenes of Twilight mixed in.
Sounds like a real box topper.
Box topper? What are you, Gandhi? How about an epic thriller?
Sure, let's go with that.
May the odds ever be in your favor.
What does that mean?
Don't know, but it sounds meaningful.
Any other lines you'd like to share?
I volunteer!
Really?
No.
You're quite finished. I would like you to look these over.
I have a dream.
Oh, gee.
There will be a day where I will not have to look over budget plans, where there won't be witches, where Russians will never take us alive, and we can have a barbecue at Tim's house.
Are you finished?
I don't know, Bob. Is this work ever really finished? The road to freedom is long indeed.
So when was this about equal rights? What about equal responsibilities? I just want you to look this over.
Tim can look it over. I've been assigned a special task to hunt down thy demon witches and slay them, thus destroying the influence of Lucifer, the unholy angel, the dark prince, he who shall burn in eternity for his sins.
You've been watching the Christians United channel, haven't you?
Repent, heathen! Repent!
Why can't you just throw out your TV like last time?
Oh, no, that was a one-time thing. Jersey Shore came on and I panicked.
Can you please cut down on the TV? Look out! If you don't clean up your act, well, this just isn't going to work out.
What do you mean?
I will have to let you go.
What are you saying?
You'll be fired!
Bob, we've been through so much together.
I've only known you since last week!
Feels like a lifetime, doesn't it?
But let's be clear here. I do have the power to fire you.
Yeah? Well, I'll just have to have a little talk with Tim then.
Who the hell is Tim?
Just a friend of mine. He works at McDonald's, management track.
How could Tim possibly help you?
He gives really good advice. His keen insights, his amazing business acumen, and he makes a mean M&M swirl. He's like a sage. I honestly think he may be the smartest man in the world.
A guy who works in McDonald's.
Hey, he's on the management track. He's going places. Hey, why don't we have a management track, Bob?
We do? You're just not on it. In fact, you're going to be on the soon-to-be fired track.
Is that injustice I hear you uttering? Is that intolerance I hear in your voice? Or is it demonic possession? I have so many skills that would be fit for management, like motivational speaking.
You're just motivating me to fire you.
Wow. Is all this hatred coming from your boring name? You know, that was your parents' fault, right? Though there is a high chance they could have been possessed at the time. I mean, maybe you should see a therapist or something, you know, work it out. Maybe get in touch with your raging insecurities. You could see Tim if you wanted. That's what I do. He works miracles.
I don't think I'm the one who needs to see a shrink here. What do you mean it's boring name? Bob is a very interesting name.
Whatever you say, Bob. But just know there are 800 million other Bobs out there who think the same thing.
There are not 800 million. Oh, to hell with it! Now, will you please look over these budget plans?
Bob, I'm afraid you may be uninformed of what is going on right now.
Oh, yeah, that's my problem.
Bob, did you know that every 60 seconds, a minute goes by?
Wow, Ellen, I had no idea! Will you please look these over?
I will. If you answer this riddle.
You've got to be kidding me!
What does man love more than life? Fear more than death or mortal strife? What the poor have, the rich require, and what contented men desire. What the miser spends, and the spendthrift saves, and all men carry to their graves.
Well, let's see. Knowing you, it's something really obvious, and yet not in your face. Is it, nothing?
Oh, you're good. You're really good. All right, you won this round, Bob, but don't expect to be so lucky next time.
You're going to look over those plans now.
Indeed I shall, Bob. But first, I must say farewell. My journey hath taken me through time and space.
Oh, here we go.
I have slain man, machine, and beast. I have sung songs of incredible triumph in kings' halls. I have rescued a fair maiden from thy tallest tower.
For God's sake, Alan.
And all of this I do not for myself, but for those treated unequally, unfairly, and unjustly.
You're a saint! Now are you finished?
Yes, 'tis finished. 'Tis time to depart. Try not to miss me too much, for I will be back. Damn, I promised myself I wasn't gonna cry.
Alan! Leave! Now!
I'm just gonna go look these over.
I can't believe he just went all the way through all of that just to get out of looking over the budget plans. That's admirable in a way. Yeah. It's a good thing I'm here to make sure things get done. Yes, this is Mr. Smith. He's looking them over now. No, he's no clue. Look, comrade, I will make a full report when I return. Hey, Magneto!